something like that. So hello, my name is Kristof. I'm an Erasmus student, and I've been here in Urbino in Italy for 3 months right now. I'm gonna be here for 1 semester, and I've been studying psychology here. I'm in first year of Master Studies, and what can I say about my stay over here? It's been kind of difficult because my school is all in Italian and I didn't really know Italian when I first came here. So I actually had to I tried to learn very fast because it was crucial for me to understand at least something, because I didn't want to go to the school just for me to sit there. I don't really understand anything. So I've been really trying to get into it. And a good thing about Urbino is that people here don't really speak English that much. So you actually get a lot of practice trying to speak Italian, because they don't really speak. And it's not just the older people, it's also the students. It's very hard for them, and it's very hard for them to speak English and understand, and it takes a lot of gentleness for them to engage in a conversation with you. Of course, there are some other people, but that's my experience at the psychology department, that it's very draining for them to speak English with me. So you really have to form the friendship, because otherwise you're not really gonna get a lot of interaction. And what else can I tell you about my stay? Something that was very, very hard for me when I was trying to find myself an accommodation here, because I was texting everybody. I also got a tip that I have to write in Italian, because they don't really understand or speak English. So I was writing on all my messages and propositions to the potential accommodations in Italian, but nobody really responded. And I was getting very stressed out about it. But eventually I managed somebody who was willing to respond, but because of the language barrier, we just she wasn't really responding that fast. And when she responded, we just because I was always translating it, so it looked like I was a girl. And when I was writing, so she just changed the proposition again, and stuff like that happened. And eventually I was she told me that she wouldn't send me any more info. She wouldn't disclose any information about the other inhabitants of the flat that I was applying for, until I sent her the money, 2 rents. It's normal, but I would really appreciate some kind of agreement or something that's saying that I'm sending her the money and stuff like that. But she just wouldn't provide for me anything. It was so hard, and I was always thinking I don't really want to lose that kind of money, because it's quite a lot of money. But then she just told me that until I sent the money, she wouldn't stop. She would stop replying, and I was God damn it! But nobody ever. So I tried to look at some other accommodations, but nobody ever responded as well. So eventually, I just sent the money, and I just hoped. And luckily, it turned out it wasn't a scam or anything. I tried asking around if I should trust this organization or not, but nobody really wanted to help me. There's also a buddy system here that's kind of working, but when I tried to contact my buddy, she just dipped on me. She didn't really help me out, but I know some other people had better experience, that they actually helped them find the accommodation and gave them some tips and stuff like that. That wasn't the experience for me. So when I arrived in Urbino, I was just this, hoping that when I came here, I'm gonna have an accommodation and I'm gonna be able to get the keys and live somewhere. And luckily, it worked out in the end. I have a place to live. It's not a very functional place because a lot of things are just not working in the flat, and it's very cold. Something that's actually very cultural here, that's like so different than in Czech Republic and in all the states, more in the north side, is like Italian houses don't have insulation. And it gets so cold so quick in there. And it's been quite hard. That's why I also sound a little bit like this, because I've been just like battling every man's flu imaginable, and it can get quite overwhelming at times. So if you ever go to Italy, just bring yourself a good sleeping bag and a strong nurse for it, because that's just like something that I had to fight so much with.
Thank you, Kristof. And three words or adjectives to describe your Erasmus experience here now after 3 months.
After 3 months, well, let me think about it a little bit.
Challenging.
Yeah, how to describe it with just 3 words. One of it is definitely like some sense of community, because there's like a lot of people who've been thrown into the same situation and they're all alone, my peer Erasmus students, and it just kind of forms this connection that you don't really form outside of these situations that we got ourselves in. And it's so beautiful. And the community, it's just like, there's all these things like cooking for each other and visiting each other at our flats. And I don't think that's especially like, that's reserved only for Erasmus students, because Urbino is a student city. So a lot of people come here and they rent out a flat here for studies, so they can actually do the same thing. But that's for me like one of the best things. The other, how I would describe it, it's definitely stressful. Like, especially in the first month when you're just like trying to survive. That's what I've been trying to like remind myself. The first 2 weeks are the worst, because you don't know anybody. You have to do all this bureaucracy things, and yes, people are trying to help you, but at the same time, it's very hard. It's very hard. I think everybody felt like giving up and just coming home, just like scratching off. But you have to like push through this experience, and in the end, it's gonna be worth it. And it's very empowering in that kind of way, because there's only you, and you have to clean up after yourself if you do something badly, and also if you do something good, it's all you. So that's something that I really want to take from my stay over here, which is like being able to rely on myself. And the last thing, what can I say about this, is it's been very hard to decide what I want from my Erasmus experience. And it's been very hard to take, because I couldn't really decide, so I always tried to take everything in. But usually the 3 topics that I struggled with deciding what I want to prioritize was definitely the school, if I want to like go here for the education and stuff like that. Second one was the language, if I should really try to study the language and try to learn to speak it as good as I can, because it's just like so much easier trying to learn language when you have a practical use for it every day and your basic things and needs depend on it. It's just like the motivation is crazy, especially in the first 2 months. And the third thing is the people, the friends, the parties, the getting to know the culture from that point of view. And if you try to juggle all these three things, it's sometimes you just have to prioritize one over the other. And that can be pretty hard.
Okay, thank you so much, Kristof. Thank you. Great.